Hello my hearty friends and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to play with my brand new set of oil pastel. These are from Paul Rubens and this is the biggest set you will find out there. There are 72 colors of oil pastel. In one of the previous video we took our time to swatch them properly and enjoy the beauty of them, but today we are going to actually create an artwork. So now if you're new to this channel, hi, this is the Art of Etta. We love to do mixed media pieces and to try new art supplies all the time. So if you love our supplies as much as I do and you love to match them together, mix and match, that's the channel for you. But now it's time to begin. This is the swatch card that we created last week that is going to be big reference point for today's video, and these are all the colors we have available. To create as a sketchbook, I'm going to use this Jackson brand watercolor block, and it's rough. So I choose a sketchbook that had some texture, even if this is rough and doesn't feel like a lot of texture, but it has some texture, so the oil pastel should adhere properly to the paper. But I am curious to try also on smooth paper, so I may do that next time. It's time to begin my painting, but before to do that, I just wanted to show you how I prep myself. Basically, this set allows you to just pop your color up and it will stay in that way. In this way, I prep myself for which color I'm going to use without have to check later on the swatch card as I'm going. So it makes things a little bit faster, and this is one of the reasons why I love this set. So this is the reference picture that I decided to use for today's video, and the reason why I'm using this one is because there's quite a good amount of color, so I feel like I can really show the different color combination in this set, and yeah, show how different color actually perform in here. But time to get started, and I will start to just outline my drawing. As you see, I didn't sketch anything, and I won't be talking a lot. I will swap to voiceover so you guys really get to enjoy the process. So here is voiceover me talking. All I'm doing for the moment is to create an outline with the color that is going to be predominant for my artwork. So I'm trying to shift between different gradient of color, and then I will just stay on the sky and focus on the sky. I really like this choice that I made of a reference picture, because I feel like I use so many colors on this set. So this is the sky part. This is where I focus for now, and I tend to fill it up, and then slowly I will move downwards in my painting. And yeah, even if I said that I prep my color, I didn't really do a good job, because there was so many gradient of color in this painting that I needed many more than what I actually chose in the beginning. So what I do is first lay down my base color, and then I'm going ahead with my finger and smudge things around. I know I can use tools and be more precise and be mess free, but I love mess. Mess is part of my life, and I love to feel oil pastel when I use them. I do have, as you see, a wet cloth near me so that whenever I remember to use it, I actually clean my fingers. But many times you will see weird combination color coming out because I do forget to clean my fingers most of the time. For me, the creative process is a messy process, and I'm happy to embrace it. As you can see from your eyes, this is the first painting I do with this set of oil pastel, and they are so creamy, so creamy. It's so easy to smudge them around with the finger, and they actually come down very easily on the paper. I can lay color on top of each other, I can blend them, I can mix them, I can put them next to each other. These colors are unbelievable. I did pay around £40 for this set of 72 color, and this is the biggest they have. They actually have a smaller set starting from 12 color, 24, 36, and so on. I think they have a 48, a 60, and a 72. So they have a big choice of color, but because I already saw some other YouTuber using this color, and you can really see even in the camera how creamy they are. I will show you later on even the tips of the color, and they just melt down so easily. Yes, it's a summertime at the time I'm filming, but it's summertime in UK, so we're just around 20 degrees, not that hot really. So the weather doesn't justify the color melting. It's just the way they are. They are super soft, super creamy, and they lay down on the paper very easily. And as you see, they really fill the gap, the tooth of the paper. You won't see the tooth of the paper coming through because the color really filters down. By the way, guys, let me know in the comment seriously if you would like me to see using this color also on a different type of surface, such for example a smooth paper instead of a texture paper, or any other surface that you think it would be interesting to see this color in action. I saw some other artists comparing this color to Sennelier one. I can tell you I have a few Sennelier color, just a small sample pack, so it's not a fair comparison from my side, but they are incredible. They are as incredible as Sennelier and much more budget friendly. As you've seen, I start to go down on my painting, creating a variation of color. I like to have an expressive style of painting, so I try not to be too detailed or too realistic, but just whimsical and loose in my art. If you guys like what you've seen so far, remember to click the like button. Just tell YouTube that you appreciate my video and you like to see more of these, and for YouTube to spread the content even more around. And as I'm going down with my painting, you will see me using darker tone of color, more earthy tone, sepia, a purple. So we're moving from a light azure sunset kind of color to a moody, dark, earthy one. I will make sure to add some highlight here and there, and highlight can be very difficult to do with just your finger, so I will actually use those, you will see later, those peanuts that comes with Jackson boxes, and they are actually water soluble, but I do like to keep them because yes, they help me go through the detail without have to buy proper supply. They just come in my package when I order from Jackson, and all I do is store them, keep them, and use them when needed. You will see that in just a little bit. Now I'm moving to another side of the mountain, and it's much darker, much more purpley, and I feel like I need some highlight, and that's what I'm doing with this pale yellow and white. Now, one thing I want to say is, because these colors are so creamy and smooth, you end up using a bigger quantity of this color in one paint because they just release color in a big amount. Now I have also a Faber-Castell satin, that's a medium softness, and I can see that I hardly make a smudge on the stick whenever I use them. But one thing I notice immediately instead with this Paul Rubens set is that I use a bigger amount of them. So for example, from this white, all the tip of the white is basically disappear by the time I end this project, and I have to start to remove the paper around the stick to be able to use it again. So because they are so creamy, you will use more of the paint, so it will last less on time, but they are so creamy that and so budget friendly, I mean, that honestly I would not mind buy this set even just a couple of times a year, but it will not happen because I do mixed media, so I don't really focus on one supply at a time. So in my mixed media I don't end up using that big amount of oil pastel. It just complements usually my acrylic base. Let me know in the comment if you want me to make a video about comparing Faber-Castell and Paul Rubens oil pastel. I also want to mention, I didn't say this, this is the Hayia set of Paul Rubens, the newest set that came out. I did see other YouTubers complain about previous set of oil pastel from Paul Rubens. So if you're planning to get your set, make sure you buy this last one, which is called Hayia set. All the information in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!